You know, one never knows what a day at the Jubilee Reach Center could be like. I want to tell you a story of a young man. We'll just call him Darren. One evening, about 8:30, this young man, about 13 years old, came to the Jubilee Reach Center in tears and trembling. And a volunteer, and there are so many here, confronted him and went to him as we just practice hospitality, and heard a story that this young man told, that he had gone home and his sister, who suffers from some challenges in life, had gone into his room and taken a baseball bat to his computer and torn his clothes. And then when he came home, she walked into his room where he was crying and said, "I'm going to mess up your face," and other things. And when his sister went to the kitchen to get a knife, Darren ran, and he didn't know where to go, so he ran to the Jubilee Reach Center. And that's where two volunteers met him. And they heard that story and then asked how they might help. And he says, it really doesn't matter because nobody ever really does help. But at the Jubilee Reach Center, there was help. Well, those two volunteers were trying to decide, do we call the police? Do we call CPS? And the action was always to call home, to call mom. Well, mother had also left the house, and she had the same fear and the same concern. And she drove to the Jubilee Reach Center and parked in front. Well, we didn't know that mother had also called the police and told the police that she was in front of the Jubilee Reach Center. Soon, 8 police cars surrounded the Jubilee Reach Center and came in and walked alongside this boy. The volunteers asked Darren why he came to the Jubilee Reach Center. Well, he said, because it's a safe place. And I know because my sister was there in the before school program. And he said, because the lights were on. That's what Jubilee Reach is all about. It's about turning the lights on, about being there, because we never know when that need may arise. So Jubilee Reach is about turning the lights on in the community, turning the lights on within all of the volunteers, getting people out of the church building to building church into the community so that their light shines, so that there's no more darkness, to turn on the lights at all of the churches, so that there is no more darkness. When a neighbor said that this used to be a dark place when this old building used to be here, and now she calls it a place of light in the community. Help us be light in this community. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your donations. And there's a lot to celebrate. Merry Christmas.